Take a quick second to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an operational breakdown. How does Microsoft hook students for 12 years straight? Why is Microsoft giving away billions in free AI credits? How will Microsoft make money when AI replaces human workers? Why are Gen Z developers ditching Azure for Vercel and AWS? How does Microsoft control the entire tech industry using GitHub? Why is Microsoft quietly expanding into secret government databases? How can Microsoft win markets that don't even use PCs? Why is Microsoft dominating the healthcare AI revolution? How does Microsoft force you to use their products at home? Why is Microsoft struggling to please both gamers and CEOs? How is AI shifting Microsoft's strategy from humans to autonomous agents? Why are small businesses secretly quitting Microsoft 365? How does Microsoft use LinkedIn data to target corporate buyers? Why is Microsoft forcing your work life into your personal device? How does one company target both toddlers and national defense? 1. Customer segments. Microsoft serves a deeply diversified, multi-sided market. Its segments span from individual toddlers playing Minecraft to national defense agencies storing top-secret data on specialized cloud nodes. 8 cases related to customer segments. Case 1. Fortune 500 enterprise corporations, high-value clients requiring massive, multi-year enterprise agreements (EAs) for Azure infrastructure, Microsoft 365, and advanced security compliance. Case 2. Small and medium-sized businesses, SMBs, companies utilizing standard Microsoft 365 Business Premium tiers, relying on automated setups and outsourced IT partners for management. Case 3. Individual retail consumers, everyday users buying personal subscriptions to Microsoft 365, Windows laptops, Xbox consoles, and Surface hardware. Case 4. Software developers and DevOps engineers, the core audience for GitHub, Visual Studio, and Azure App Services, targeted to anchor the entire ecosystem from the code level up. Case 5. Hardcore and casual gamers, the user base for Xbox hardware, PC gaming, and the Xbox Game Pass subscription service, requiring high-performance content. Case 6. K-12 and higher education institutions, schools and universities using specialized, low-cost or free Microsoft education licenses to train the future workforce on their tools. Case 7. Government and public sector agencies, highly regulated entities requiring sovereign cloud solutions, like Azure Government, that comply with strict federal security frameworks. Case 8. Healthcare and life sciences organizations, specialized institutions requiring HIPAA-compliant cloud architectures, automated clinical documentation tools, nuanced stacks, and secure patient data environments. For open-ended questions. How can Microsoft successfully capture the next generation of digital native builders who naturally default to open source or Google Workspace environments? In what ways must Microsoft modify its segment strategy as AI copilots begin shifting the customer definition from human seat licenses to autonomous AI agent allocations? How can Microsoft balance the contrasting UX needs of its legacy enterprise users with the frictionless expectations of modern retail consumers? What strategy should Microsoft deploy to capture market share in regions where mobile-first computing has entirely bypassed the traditional PC desktop paradigm? For explanations. Cross-site network effects. Microsoft targets developers via GitHub, because an abundance of developers building on Azure naturally draws enterprise buyers looking for an expansive software ecosystem. B2B2C dynamics. By securing the enterprise segment, Microsoft implicitly captures the consumer segment. Employees trained on Excel and teams at work frequently default to Windows and Microsoft products at home. Sovereign cloud segmentation. Government clients cannot use standard public cloud nodes. Microsoft segments these users by building physically isolated data centers dedicated entirely to public sector security compliance. The seat-based legacy. Historically, Microsoft segment growth was tied directly to headcount, one license per employee. They are currently redefining segments based on computational workloads and API usage rates. For implementation plans. Plan 1, AI native startup onboarding. Create a targeted tier offering free Azure OpenAI credits to early-stage startups, aiming to lock them into the infrastructure before they scale. Plan 2, Next-Gen Developer Capture. Integrate GitHub Copilot deeply into high school and university computer science curriculums to establish early brand loyalty. Plan 3, Deskless Worker Expansion. Launch lightweight, mobile-optimized versions of Microsoft Teams and frontline worker licenses targeting retail, manufacturing, and hospitality staff. Plan 4, Localization of local government nodes. Roll out regional data sovereignty frameworks to secure contracts with conservative municipal governments across Europe and Asia. For implementation processes. Process 1, Enterprise lead to close regional account executive identifies enterprise account then conducts cloud readiness assessment then structures a custom multi-year enterprise agreement then deploys fast-track engineers to manage data migration. Process 2, Self-serve developer adoption. Developer discovers open source tool on GitHub then signs up for free GitHub tier then transitions to paid Copilot tier via individual credit card then advocates for enterprise-wide adoption to team lead. Process 3, Education to Enterprise Pipeline. School district adopts free Microsoft 365 education then students spend 12 years learning the UI then graduates enter the workforce demanding Microsoft tools then corporate IT departments fulfill the demand. Process 4, SME partner-led acquisition. Local IT consultancy registers as a Microsoft Cloud Solution Provider, CSP, then markets Microsoft 365 to local businesses then provisions licenses via the partner portal then acts as Tier 1 support. For actionable recommendations. Unify the data layer. Break down the remaining data silos between LinkedIn professional profiles and Dynamics 365 CRM data to give enterprise sales teams predictive B2B buyer insights. Aggressively subsidize academic AI. Offer GitHub Copilot entirely free to any accredited student worldwide to prevent losing the mindshare of future developers to alternative LLM interfaces. Simplify the hybrid persona. Build seamless profile switching mechanisms within Windows and Teams to cater to the massive segment of users who use the exact same device for remote work and personal life. Design for a low-bandwidth infrastructure. Create highly optimized, offline-first progressive web apps for the Microsoft 365 suite specifically targeting emerging enterprise markets in Southeast Asia and Africa. 4 to-do items. Review quarterly churn metrics specifically within the mid-market SMB segment to identify where competitive SaaS tools are winning. Audit Azure government compliance documentation against updated international cybersecurity standards. Launch a focus group consisting of Gen Z developers to analyze their friction points when spinning up resources on Azure versus Vercel or AWS. Map out account penetration strategies for the top 100 global healthcare providers currently lacking an integrated AI clinical documentation solution. For practical techniques. Firmographic micro-targeting. Segment enterprise accounts not just by size, but by cloud maturity index, tailoring sales pitches based on whether they are cloud native or legacy lift and shift. Telemetry-driven feature prompts. Use in-app behavioral data to detect when a user is struggling with manual data entry in Excel, automatically prompting them to try an automated Power Automate script. Developer sentiment analysis. Monitor GitHub issue tracker data and community discussions to gauge real-time developer frustration points before they manifest as platform attrition. Lookalike enterprise modeling. Identify the common operational characteristics of Microsoft's highest LTV, lifetime value, cloud accounts to guide outbound sales development teams towards similar accounts. For practical steps. 1. Extract current customer utilization data from the Partner Admin Center. 2. Group users into clusters based on active daily usage hours per application rather than simple license ownership. 3. Deploy targeted, contextual tutorials to the lowest utilization clusters to increase sticky daily active usage, DAU. 4. Measure the variance in renewal rates between high utilization and low utilization clusters after 90 days. Enjoyed this deep dive? Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss our upcoming business breakdowns. Check out the links in the description below to download your free study materials and handouts, and get exclusive access to our free advanced chapter online tutorials. If you found this insight valuable, please share this video with friends or colleagues who might need it. The information presented in this channel is compiled with the assistance of AI, public sources, and independent analysis. While every effort is made to ensure accuracy, information may contain omissions, inaccuracies, or interpretations. Content is provided solely for educational, case study, commentary, and entertainment purposes and should not be considered financial, investment, legal, or professional advice.